Jordan Hergard, freshman wrestler.
Today's
First match on Varsity.
220 pounds for Sauk Prairie against
Nice slide by. That's 2 takedown for Sauk.
Jordan Hergard.
Sauk Prairie riding heavy. Jordan's going to have to make a move. He's going to want to get up. Jordan's got to start working up. Sauk Prairie goes for a crossface, trying to see if they can catch him. Going for a crossface cradle. He's locked it up. Trying to see if he can get... And that's a pin for Sauk Prairie in a minute 4 seconds.
A winner by a fall, 1 minute
First
3
match for
seconds
Jordan
in the
Hergard.
first period.
Hopefully the next will
for
be
Sauk
better.
Prairie, Vince.
Rakestraw, fantastic wrestler. He's been wrestling varsity all year so far. Joined in last year when
And for the Redhawks, Tom Rakestraw.
starting off the match. Tom's pushing him off. Looks like Tom's going to be the primary offender on this match. Sauk Prairie gets a 2-on-1. Solid hand fighting match between the two. Tom's got an underhook. Let's see if he can make a use of it. "40 seconds into the first period. No score yet. Hand fighting. Constant hand fighting. No openings but for either of the wrestlers yet. Down to the last minute. No takedowns. Just some solid hand fighting between Milton and Tom's got underhooks. Just stuck in pummel. 41 seconds left. Tom's pushing hard. Obviously trying to get a stalling called on to Sauk Prairie. Hand fighting with 15 seconds left in the period. Nothing to happen yet. Tom's trying to work some last second offense. Oh, close, he just needed more time. Sauk Prairie defers, Tom chooses down. Very good position. Seems how they were pretty evenly matched in the first period. Tom gets the one. Got to start working his offense now. Hand fighting. Still hand fighting. They're pushing into each other pretty hard. Minute 20 left in the second period. Sauk Prairie is down. Sauk Prairie is up 6-0. Milton is down. Tom has 1 point on the board so far for the one escape. Oh, Tom gets out of bounds. Saves Tom. Tom's got to get back into it. Now Tom knows what he's going to be looking for, hopefully. He won't be able to put into that pad position again. Oh, tries to get it. Bear hugs. .30 seconds left in the second period. Tom is up 1-0. Tom's pushing hard. Yep. Sauk Prairie had a 2-on-1 there. Could have been a dangerous position for Tom. Tom's pushing hard. Five seconds left in the second period. Period ends again with Tom taking a shot. Sauk Prairie chooses down. Tom's got to be able to hold him down and get some points. Double thigh pride to start it off. Tries to drive him off the mat. Tom stays on top. Stops the stand-up, but starts into a spiral. Tom's trying to break him down. Goes into a power half. Reloads it. Breaks him back down. Tries to work back into the power half, but Sauk Prairie gets back up. Tom breaks back down. Tom goes for another power half. Starts working it, but Sauk Prairie works back up. Sauk Prairie is working up. Tom breaks to the single. Stalling Green. He's stalling on Tom. Not working fast enough. 1 minute left in the third period. Tom is still up 1-0. Breaks him back down. Starts trying to work some upper body. Tries to work power half again. He's going to have to be able to keep pressure on the Sauk Prairie wrestler's lower body. Starts working for a cradle, it seems. Gets put into a bad position. Sauk Prairie turns it into a single leg, into a double leg. Tom breaks the hand grip. Tom's got to make a move right here. Stalling Green once again. Sauk Prairie gets a point that ties it up with 25 seconds left in the third period. Coach Pat Yao clearly outraged. It makes sense. Tom's got to be able to hold him down for these 20 seconds. Sauk Prairie working the hands. Tom pulls him down. Takes him back out of bounds. Sets Tom back onto top with 12 seconds left in the third period. Both of them tied. Caution. Tom starts working. Tom's got to be able to hold him down and then get two on the neutral. Tom starts working. Looks like this match is going into overtime. Tom already has 2 stalling calls. Coach Yao calls it to the head table. Looks like there's a problem in between the coaches.
We have overtime.
Overtime. It's neutral for 1 minute. Tom's got to get this to end this match. Sauk Prairie's not doing much. Tom's working all of his offense. Trying to muster up whatever he has left. Starts working. Gets the 2. That ends the match. Tom Rickstraw wins 3-1. That puts the team score at Sauk Prairie 6, Milton 3. Correction, Sauk Prairie. All right, for 106, we've got Dawson Enge versus Milton's Mason Dutcher. Mason Dutcher, a sophomore. Spent last year on JVL 106. First year on varsity. He's been doing pretty well so far.
Now wrestling at 106 pounds for Sauk Prairie is Dawson Enge, and for the Milton Redhawks, Mason Dutcher.
Mason Enge, a freshman. Can't finish it though. Dawson gets a head steal. Can't finish it. Mason breaks into neutral. Mason knows what he's looking for. He's got to stay away from those head steals and tight locks. Gets an ankle pick. Couldn't finish it. Gets another ankle pick, far side though. Gets it. Starts working. Goes for the cradle, gets the 2. That puts Mason up 2-0 with 1:20 left in the first period. Starts working an arm bar. Going for the back points. Can't quite get him though. Runs it looking for the pin. Gets halted. Loses it. Puts him back up to neutral. Dawson Enge is now at neutral with 1-2 with Mason Dutcher still leading. Gets a fireman's. A pretty nice fireman's. Gets the 2. Starts going for the back points. Locks him up. Gets a reverse half-in. Trying to finish it. He's got to keep working him over though. Tries to finish it. Can't quite get it. He's got 25 seconds to finish it. He's in a headlock. That should be it. Looks like Dawson's struggling. Mason gives it up, turns it into almost a cradle. Can't quite get it though. Oh, nope. Just turns it around to be chest on chest. That's the pin. The pin for Mason Dutcher in a minute. 56 seconds. That puts Milton up at 9 and Sauk Prairie at 6. Next up for 113, Sauk Prairie has Zeke Smith, a junior. For Milton, Dalton Shea, a senior.
Smith, and for the Milton Redhawks, Dalton Shea.
Zeke Smith eager to start this match. Dalton making sure he's ready. Should be a good match. Both extremely physical wrestlers. Stuck in a tight headlocks with each other. Dalton avoids that sweep single he thought Zeke was going for. They're stuck. Dalton trying. Oh. Nothing so far with the 45 seconds gone in the first period. Big shot by Dalton. Back into the headlocks. Nothing's really been worked by either of them. Dalton's tried a few snaps, but hasn't really done much. Dalton on his knees trying to see if he can work a low single. Oh, tries it. Doesn't quite finish it. It's now on top. Pretty strong position Zeke is in. Tries a shuck. Doesn't quite get it. Dalton gets back up to neutral. No points scored. 30 seconds left. 25 now. Goes back in for the tight headlocks. Dalton tries a shot, turns it into a snap, keeps him down in the front. Dalton gets him into a front headlock position. Dalton turns it into a sweep, gets two. Oh. No, that's two takedown for Dalton. Narrowly got it. Sauk Prairie chooses bottom. Dalton's got to be able to ride tough. Starts with the ankle. Breaks down the wrist. It's a pretty strong cradle you could get him into. Oh, Zeke gets up. Dalton breaks him back down, keeps him down. Looks like he's starting to get an armbar. Dalton keeping heavy forward pressure on Zeke. Gets underneath the hands. Zeke trying to stop it. Dalton goes for a crossface. Starts trying to turn him. Zeke's resisting. Dalton trying to get that move without giving up too much. Keep working on bottom. Dalton's got that crossface connected with Zeke's tricep, keeping him down. That's a break. Dalton's still on top. 45 seconds left in the second period. Dalton leading 2-0. And this is Red Hawk Media. I'm Andrew Wells. Dalton stops the first move. Starts trying to break him down. Turns it into a double. Gets him down. Gets a weak leg turk. Loses it. Breaks. 34 seconds left. Dalton still on top. Dalton stops his first move. Got to break him down now, though. Turns it into a double. Going for the leg turk. He's got a cross wrist. Goes for the crossface again. Starts trying to work a stomper. Almost connected. Time runs out of the second period. Dalton still leads 2-0. Dalton chooses bottom. Dalton goes for a switch, gets stopped. Stuck into a short sit position. Zeke gets one leg in with power half. Dalton starts working. Zeke is pretty high up. If Dalton can get to his knees, he can start shaking. Zeke's got the cross wrist. Ref calls a stalemate. Dalton's going to start back at the referee's position. A minute 30 left in the third period. Caution on Dalton. A little bit too eager to try and get out. Zeke gets a leg in. Almost has the second. Can't quite get it though. He's got the power half in. Got a strong power half. It's elbows right on Dalton's head. Zeke can't quite get in that second leg though. He's got the cross ride, which has given him a lot of strength. Dalton fighting hands, trying to get that power half off of him. Zeke turns into a crossface, holding the hand. Zeke's just trying to keep Dalton down. Start trying to work a power half again. Dalton stuck on bottom. With 35 seconds left, he's leading 2-0. Zeke's got to start working something. Tries to pull over. Removes into the power half. Stalling on Dalton. He's got to start moving. Stalemate. Dalton's got no chance to get up and out. With 15 seconds left in the third period, if Zeke cannot get something off, gives the optional start, turns it into a front headlock. Dalton's got to work something. Goes for a leg, gets it, can't quite finish it though. 5 seconds left. Dalton rushes back to the center. Zeke's tired. Optional starts again. He's going to try and... Oh, he goes for the cradle. Can't quite get it. Dalton finishes the match 2-0. That's another win for Milton, putting the team score at Milton 12 and Sauk Prairie 6.
Dalton Shea.
Next up for Milton at 120, we have
now wrestling at 120 pounds for Sauk Prairie is Dylan Herbrand, and for Milton, Braden Whitehead.
At 120, we have Braden Whitehead. The jumpy. Braden, a hard worker. Starts trying to work it, gets an underhook. Ooh, power half. Oh, goes for a fireman's, can't quite finish it. Braden gets the 2. Braden's got to break him down. Turns it into a double. Gets him back down. Sauk Prairie trying to get a switch on him. Braden keeps him down. Oh, switches it into a front half. Referee signaled one for escape. But now at neutral, Braden leads by 1 point. Gavin Lanke, a junior. Dylan Herband, a junior for Sauk Prairie. Trying to work the 2-on-1. Braden stops it. Oh, gets into it. Oh. Referee doesn't signal any points because Sauk Prairie had that arm. 1 minute left. Braden using heavy hands to try and get an opening for a shot. Out of bounds as Braden tries to go for a shot. 45 seconds left. Braden's got to keep on working if he wants to keep his lead. Stuck in headlocks. Braden tries to snap. Opens it up. Can't quite finish it. Get back up into headlocks. Both teams working. 20 seconds left in the first period. Tries a slide by, doesn't quite get it. Braden turns it into a single. Drives it. Gets the two. That puts Milton up 4-1 with 10 seconds left in the first period. Braden's got to be able to hold him down. That's a break with 6 seconds left. Braden's got to be able to hold him for 6 seconds. Double thigh pride, lets him up. Doesn't quite finish it. No points signaled that. No points awarded. Milton stays up 4-1. Milton chooses bottom. Braden Whitehead, a freshman, doing pretty well for his first year on high school. Tries to slide by, can't quite get it. Starts to stand up, almost gets it. Starts working it. He has the leg. Dylan's in a pretty bad position right now. Sauk Prairie tugging at the ankle. Referee calls a break. Braden still on bottom with 1:30 left. Braden tries to stand up, turns it into a short set. Gets pulled back, gets turned it into a snake. Loses it. He's just got a tight arm now. Oh, he's turned it into a helicopter. Loses it. Can't quite keep it. Braden's been held down pretty well right now. Gets out of the position. Starts trying to work a cradle on Milton. Keeps trying to work it. Braden keeps on rotating. Braden's not giving anything. Oh. Turns it into a snowplow. Braden resisting. Not getting anything on bottom so far. With 40 seconds left in the second. Braden's being pinned down by Sauk Prairie. Sauk Prairie tries to get in a second leg. Starts the power half. Can't quite get it. Braden starts working his way up. Gets the two. Puts him on his back. Starts working for the pin with 20 seconds left. Starts working it. Attempting it. Sauk Prairie fighting off the back hard. Braden keeping solid pressure onto him. Trying to finish it before the end of this period. Can't quite manage to do so. Braden gets awarded 3 back points. Thanks to that, though. That puts him up 9-1. That's the end of the second period. Sauk Prairie's decision. Sauk Prairie chooses bottom. Sauk Prairie stands up. Braden fighting hands. Breaks it down. Turns it into a high crotch. Sauk Prairie trying to spladle. Referee calls a stalemate. Sauk Prairie still on bottom. Caution, Braden. Sauk Prairie stands up. Braden starts trying to fight hands. Sauk Prairie working. Braden scrambling. Can't quite to get a grip on each other. Braden gets put onto bottom. Holding that ankle, preventing Sauk Prairie from getting the two. Sauk Prairie keeps on top. Trying to work an armbar. Referee Referee gives Sauk Prairie 2. Sauk Prairie starts working double legs. Potentially dangerous though. Braden will start back on bottom with 1:09 left in the third period. Braden has to be able to get an escape or a reversal to get that major. Sauk Prairie tries to throw by. Tries to work a crossface then. Can't quite get it. Starts working a power half. Sauk Prairie seems to be using those power halves pretty tightly. Starts working into heavy. Can't quite get anything on Braden though. Braden's got to work. If he can get that major, that'll award the team 4 points versus the minor, which would be 3. Braden stands up, puts Sauk Prairie into a bad position. If he can just pop out, he'll get the 2. 20 seconds left. Has to be able to finish it for the major. Sauk Prairie holding on, can't quite finish it. Braden's got to be able to pop his head out for that major. Breaks. With 6 seconds left. It'll be a last-ditch attempt by Braden to try and get that one. Braden still on bottom. Sauk Prairie throws in legs, trying to hold him down for the last few seconds, and does so. That's a minor for Milton that adds 3 points to the team score.
A winner by 9-3 decision for Milton, Braden Whitehead.
And next for 126 for Milton, Tyler Kirsten. And for 126 for Sauk Prairie,
£26 for Sauk Prairie, Gavin Lanky.
Yep.
And for Milton, Tyler Kirsten.
Tyler Kirsten, a sophomore, wrestled varsity last year. Definitely experienced. Gavin Lanky, a junior for Sauk Prairie, starts on the offensive on Kirsten. Lanky pushing Kirsten out. Kirsten's got to be able to rotate in. Ref calls a break. 20 seconds into the first period. Kirsten trying to work a Russian. Lanky goes for a far shot, can't quite get it. Kirsten gets it over unders. Tries to get that under that Lanky has on off. Turns into another break. Works hand controls, tries to go for a cheap shot. And fighting. Lanky goes for another shot. Tyler reshots. Can't quite finish it though. Lanky snapped him down, trying to go for the cradle. Kirsten doesn't think so. Leads to another break with him just under a minute left in the first period. Still no score. Starts offensively with a hand control. Lanky has a Russian, loses the Russian. Heavy hand fighting between the two. Both trying to look for an opening. Tyler with an overhook. Goes for fireman's. Can't quite finish it. Working on it. He's got control of both of the legs. Can't quite finish Lanky though. Lanky's trying to turn it into an offensive leg ride. Kirsten just has to pop his head out for that too. Lanky not letting go. Lanky. Referee awards no points. Tyler was on the offensive there, but Lanky was able to turn that leg ride with the headlock into an offensive move, potentially giving them 2, which is what the referees are currently talking about. Award Sauk Prairie the 2. That puts Kirsten on bottom with 5 seconds left in the first period. Kirsten almost gets it. Can't quite. Almost gets the reversal. Not quite though. Milton chooses bottom. Kirsten tries to work a standing switch. Starts it. Can't quite finish it. Lanky's putting the leg on the inside. Tyler stops it, gets the 2. That ties the score up 2-2. Tyler working his offense on top. Chops the arm, tight waist. Gets an arm bar. Keeps it tight with the cross wrist. Can't quite keep him down though. Kirsten starts running it. Starts running the cross wrist with the arm bar. Loses the cross wrist. Turns it into a chicken wing. Now it's in front. We're in a scramble position. Kirsten's in a pretty bad spot. Lanky turns it into a single leg. Breaks it. Lanky gets 1 for an escape. Back to the neutral. Back to heavy hand fighting between Kirsten and Lanky. Kirsten's got to work. He's down by 1 point with 30 seconds left in the second period. And with it being Sauk Prairie's choice, that's most likely going to put them at an advantage. Heavy hand fighting. 20 seconds left. Kirsten goes for a shot. Can't quite finish it. Lanky's put into a solid headlock position. Front headlock. Kirsten still working. Lanky working it. Gets stacked up on him. Gets the 2 for takedown. Doesn't have enough time to get any back points. That puts Milton down 2-5 at the start of the third period. Sauk Prairie chooses bottom. Kirsten's got to be able to hold him down and get 3 back points to tie it up. Double thigh fry. Switches and re-switches. Kirsten gets put into a front headlock position. Can't quite work anything. Lanky putting it into a double leg. Can't quite finish it. Kirsten loosens it up. Turns it into a crossface to break the hand lock. Keeps the crossface. Gets him broken down. No change. Kirsten crossfaces. Got to be able to break him down. Referee signals locked hands on Kirsten. Although one was a tight waist and the other was a thigh pry. That puts Sauk Prairie up 6-2 with 1:23 seconds left in the third period. Kirsten's really got to work his offense now. Lanky tired, unable to do so. Kirsten keeping him broken down. Can't quite work anything. He's holding Lanky down, but he's got to do more than that if he wants to win. Just under a minute left. Tyler's got to start working. Lanky, tired. Tyler being able to hold him down. Holding the tight waist. Gets an arm bar. He's got to be able to work it. He's got 35 seconds left. He's got to be able to run it. Starts trying to run it. Can't quite finish it. Retries. Tries to break Lanky back down with a crossface. Doesn't quite get it. Lanky tries to switch, gets canceled. Curson trying to work a cradle. Stalling a signal on Lanky. Curson still trying to work. Can't quite get anything. Turns it into a front headlock. 3 seconds left. Curson goes back behind. That leads to a 6-2 loss for Milton.
For Sauk Prairie, Gavin Lanky.
Putting the team score at Milton 15, Sauk Prairie 9. And now for 132, we have Austin Harms, a senior. For Sauk Prairie, they have a senior, Tommy Lehman. Austin gets a shot, can't quite finish it. Front headlock for Sauk Prairie. Austin tries working out of it, can't quite get it. Gets back up to his feet. Tries to go for a reshot, can't quite get it. Goes for another shot, tries again. Sauk Prairie in the front headlock, hasn't tried anything yet. Austin back up to his feet. Gets out of the front headlock almost. Austin, tries another shot, can't quite get it. Austin's mainly on the offensive, gets another shot off. Gets a single leg, secures it. Nothing yet because Sauk Prairie has that overhook. Austin starts getting broken down. Austin still working that leg. Looks like it's a 2, not quite because of that overhook. Referee does not call anything. Puts it back to neutral with just under a minute. Austin tries a shot, Sauk Prairie avoids. Austin, mainly being on the offensive so far this match, tries another shot, can't quite finish it, gets put into a front headlock, back to his feet, tries another shot, can't quite get it. Austin, still working from the front headlock position. He's got to be able to work to his feet or be able to work something. Sauk Prairie still hasn't tried anything from the front headlock. A very powerful position if used in the right hands. Austin gets back to his feet, tries to do another shot, doesn't quite get it. Back up to his feet, snaps Austin back down. Referee calls it back to neutral. Just over 12 seconds left in the first period with no score. Heavy hand fighting. Austin tries a fake, breaks hand control. Gets another shot off, doesn't quite finish it. That ends the first period, 0-0. Milton on top. Gets a cross wrist. Has to break him back down though. Has to break him back down again. Breaking him down. That breaks it. Sauk Prairie still on bottom. Sauk Prairie gets the one. Austin's got to get back onto the offensive again. Gets that escape in just about 14 seconds. Austin, crackdown. He's got a high crotch. He's got to be able to finish it. Sauk Prairie holding on to the ankles, not working much. Austin turns it into a double. Can't quite finish it. Sauk Prairie sprawling heavy. Back out of bounds. Breaks into neutral. Heavy hand fighting. Austin gets a shot off, can't quite finish it again. Sauk Prairie snaps him down into the front headlock. Snaps Austin back down again. Austin stuck into a pretty vulnerable position. Sauk Prairie trying to go for that cradle. Doesn't get it. Goes back into the front headlock. Austin unable to work anything. Stuck on the outside of the ring. Pushes back. Return back to center. 47 seconds left in the second period. Austin is down by 1. Tries to get another shot. Doesn't quite get it. Austin gets another shot. Can't quite finish it. Gets snapped down by Sauk Prairie. Sauk Prairie not able to do anything other than snap Austin back down from the front headlock. Referee calls a break. Austin is down by 1 with 22 seconds left in the second period. Sauk Prairie gets an underhook. Austin breaks it. Goes for another shot. Doesn't quite get it. Sauk Prairie goes for a reshot. Austin stops it. Austin is now in the front headlock position. Almost gets it. Gets behind. He's just got to be able to get him down. In 2 seconds. 1 second. Can't quite get it. Sauk Prairie ends the second period up by 1. Sauk Prairie taking 1 shot so far and only been able to snap Austin down. Austin goes for a stand-up. Starts working hands. Gets broken back down. Sauk Prairie stuck into a pretty bad position. He's high. Austin's got to be able to start working from there. Austin can't quite get anything. Sauk Prairie turns it into legs. Pretty high legs. Austin can easily work off of that. Starts scrumming out the back. Sauk Prairie realizes it. Breaks it. Austin gets a double leg. Hopefully he can finish it. Gets broken back down to the front headlock. Austin's got to push back into the center and finishes 1. Sauk Prairie working nothing for the front headlock. Austin gets his 1. Breaks it. Minute 13 left in the third period. We're all tied up. Coach Yauk pushing Austin to get that takedown. Tries a shot, doesn't quite get it. Sauk Prairie fakes. Austin starts working hands. Almost tries to get a shot. Sauk Prairie starts to turn into a heavy lock. Austin gets another shot, can't quite finish it because they go out of bounds. Returning back to center. Milton starts hand fighting. Both wrestlers tired. Austin stuck in double overs. It's a pretty dangerous position. Goes for a double, can't quite get it. Put back into the front headlock. Austin working his offense from there. Oh, they're stuck on each other. They're scrambling. Breaks. 34 seconds left in the third period. Austin. Hand fighting. Hand on the head, trying to open up some shots. Goes for a sweep single, can't quite finish it. Sauk Prairie gets back into the front half. Front Nelson. Front headlock, I mean. Austin unable to work from there. Keeps rotating with 15 seconds left in the third period. Oh, turns it. Turns it into a double. Can't quite finish it inbounds. Just over 11 seconds left in the third period. Both tied. Austin tries another shot. Can't quite finish it. Sauk Prairie turns into front headlock. Sauk tries to work something. Austin stops it. Turns it into a double. Can't quite finish it in time. Austin back into the center. Caution for Austin. He jumped the gun a little bit too early. Austin knows what he's got to do. He's got to be able to get 1 solid shot on him. Sauk takes a shot. Austin sprawls hard. Breaks the hand lock, almost. Austin's got to be able to sprawl and break that hand grip and get around. That'll end this overtime. Almost gets around. Can't quite get it. Back into neutral. Sauk Prairie tries another shot. Austin stops it. Austin goes for a head steal. Can't quite finish it. Sauk Prairie's behind him. Austin's got to be able to... Sauk Prairie gets the 2. That ends overtime, giving Sauk Prairie the win. Putting team score at Milton 15, Sauk Prairie 12.
A 3-1 overtime decision for Sauk Prairie Tommy Leonard.
at 132. We have for Milton, Levi Garrett. For Sauk Prairie, I believe it will be Kyle Johnson. Levi, a senior. Very experienced, a very tough rider. Kyle Johnson, also a senior for Sauk Prairie. Starts the match off. Levi starts with heavy hands, breaks him down, gets into front headlock. Levi can be quite powerful from that position. Very imposing. Levi starts working, can't quite get anything. Gets back around, they circle back up to neutral. Levi gets an underhook. Oh, tries to throw it over, can't quite get it. Break back into neutral. Levi tries snapping back down, turns it into a cradle. Breaks him down, gets the 2. Trying to finish him right off the bat. Turns it into a box cradle. He's just got to work it over a little bit more. Ref gives him no back points. Levi puts in a leg. Starts working in his second. Levi's pretty high up. He's got to be careful about that. He has a power half in. Looks like a pretty strong one from how far away from the other wrestler he is. Starts working it. Can't quite get any back points though. Levi on top, 2-0. 50 seconds left in the first period. Gets another power half. Starts working it. Pulls it back. Ref starts counting back points. He's giving it 1. Has given it a 2 count though. Gives it a 2 count. Levi almost having the pin. Very close. Can end it with 30 seconds left. Levi's got 30 seconds. 25. Levi can't quite finish it. Levi's in a pretty... Oh, Levi turns it into armbar. Trying to finish it right now with 10 seconds left. That's a pin for Milton by Levi Garrett. With just under 10 seconds left in the first period, Levi pins. Contributing six points to Milton's team score.
For Milton, Levi Garrett.
That put Milton's team score at 21 and Sauk Prairie's score at 12. And next up at 145 for Milton, Vince DeGennaro, a junior. Pretty solid wrestler. He's been doing pretty well so far through the year. And for 145 for Sauk Prairie, Drew Fiosier. Drew Fiosier.
Milton, Vince DeGennaro.
Fiosier starts off offensive. Vinny gets put to his knees, front headlock. Sauk Prairie seems to be favoring that and riding legs so far this dual meet. Vinny fighting from bottom. Ooh, tries to throw him. Vinny gets taken down. Vinny tried to counter the throw, but couldn't quite get him all the way over. Vinny gets the 1. Some pretty heated hand fights. Vince turns it into a Russian. Tries to get a signature. Gets him flipped on him. Vinny gets flipped onto his back. Vinny fighting like a madman. Working on it. Fiosier holding him down. Can't quite keep him. It's a pin for Fiosier. Vinny got rushed. Was not prepared.
A winner by a fall in 52 seconds in the first period.
Sauk Prairie 6 points. Their team score at 18. Falling 3 points behind Milton's 21. Next up is the 152 weight class. For Milton, Jordan Stavarius, a freshman. Doing well so far on Varsity. I believe Matt Bradley.
Now wrestling for Sauk Prairie at 152 pounds, Miguel Elzanato.
Correction.
And for
Miguel
Milton,
Elzanato
Jordan
wrestling
Severius.
Jordan Severius. Miguel, a senior, working for Sauk Prairie. It's out of bounds in 8 seconds. Severius has got to get more offensive. Severius, a freshman, can't quite get it. Oh, they're offensive, working on each other. He's got double overs. Get thrown onto the wood. Severius tries to throw, rushes back to the center. Severius trying to work his offense. Both wrestlers trying to work something. Severius keeping on the offense, goes for a fake shot, doesn't even phase him. Gets a shot off, can't quite finish it. Severius keeps working. Referee breaks it. Backhand neutral. Minute 14 left in the first period. Still tied 0-0. Severius still trying to work. Severius clubbing, trying to find an opening. Can't quite get one. Severius still working. Elzanato trying to get an underhook, can't quite get it. Goes for a shot, out of bounds. 39 seconds left in the first period. Both wrestlers trying to get something without giving anything up. Severius gets a nice shot off, can't quite finish it. Elzanato almost has the 2, can't quite get it though. Severius circles back, puts it into a front headlock position. Severius stuck down. Severius barely holding on. That gets 2 for Sauk with 5 seconds left. Severius taken down right at the end. Front headlock seems to be the premier move or the premier position for Sauk Prairie. Sauk Prairie chooses bottom, Severius is on top. Severius stops the first move, goes for a claw on the thigh pry, starts working. Can't quite break him down with that though. Severius down by 2-0. Holding Miguel down. Gets a leg in, tries to do a throw over. Can't quite get the crossface off. Starts trying to work a power half. Can't quite get his hands locked up though. Severius loses it. Sauk Prairie staying on bottom. Can't quite work anything though. Severius tries to work a coffee grinder. Can't quite get it. Severius gives him the 1. That puts Severius down 3-0. Tried to get an ankle right there at the end, but narrowly missed it. Severius has got to work back into the center. Goes for a double, can't quite finish it. That's a break. 43 seconds left in the second period. Severius is down 3-0. Both wrestlers hand fighting. Trying to find an opening. Starts doing some light snaps, trying to see if he can find an opening for the legs. Back to the hand fighting. Neither wrestler is opening up for each other. Oh, almost has a shot, doesn't quite get it. Tries to get a Russian, can't quite finish it, turns it into a front headlock, and that's neutral. Just under 12 seconds left in the second period. Severius has got to work fast. Tries a shot, can't quite finish it. Sauk Prairie's back into that front headlock. Sauk Prairie unable to do anything. Runs the timer out. That leads into the end of the second period with Milton up 21-18 team score, but Stavarius is down 3-0. Stavarius chooses bottom. Stavarius start working. Sauk Prairie gets a leg in. He's high riding. He's got an anchor in, so he's secure. Starts trying to work it. Breaks Stavarius down. Sauk Prairie trying to work that power half and leg riding. Tries to throw over. Starts getting the back points on Stavarius. Gives it a 2 count. That puts Sauk Prairie up 5-0. Stavarius working on bottom, trying to get something. Gives them a power half. Sauk Prairie unable to work it though. Stavarius still working. Sauk Prairie puts on a crossface. Turns it back into a half. Not quite a power half. He needs that hit on top. He needs his other hand on top of Stavarius' head for that power half. Gets it in half. Gets his legs back in after losing them. Stavarius rolls. Trying to. Still giving nothing. 30 seconds left in the third period. Stavarius is down. 1 point for red. Misconduct by Sauk Prairie. Must have been for those brutal cross faces. Oh no, it's one for Sauk. I am not sure what that is for. Sauk gets a leg in while Stavarius was standing up, turns it into a crossface, pulls him back down. Can't quite get any back points. 15 seconds left. Stavarius is down 6-0. Sauk has no legs, and now would be the opportunity for Stavarius to work up if he needed it. Tries to roll, can't quite get it. Gets over, gets the 2 for a reversal. That will tack on another 3 points for Sauk. Tying the team scores 21-21.
Sauk Prairie is Miguel Elzano.
Next up for 160, Nick Richards, a senior. A very confident wrestler, pretty strong. And for Sauk Prairie, I believe it will be Jacob Pape, a junior.
Miguel Elzanato, and for Milton is Nick Richards, 160 pounds.
Correction, I believe that it was just announced that for 160, Sauk Prairie was wrestling Miguel Elzanato. Nick Richards stuck in the front headlock position on bottom. Miguel unable to work anything. Nick, front headlock position. He's got to be able to snap him down before he can really work anything, though. Oh, tries to turn it into a fire. Tries to work that underhook. Yeah, can't quite get it.
The winner at the 152-pound match for Sauk Prairie was Matt Bradley.
Okay. At 152, Matt Bradley, as I first thought, was wrestling Jordan Stavarius. But Miguel Elzanato, a senior, wrestling Nick Richards, a senior. Nick gets a dirty ankle pick. Can't quite finish it though. Switches it. Tries to dump it. Can't quite finish it. He's got to get his head over Miguel's leg in order to finish the 2. Miguel holding on, knowing he can't really work anything. Nick starts working. Gets his head off. Miguel just holding onto that ankle, can't do anything. Miguel switches it. Potentially dangerous. That ankle is getting too far out. Sauk Prairie outraged by the call. Nick starting offensive. Nick working. 7 seconds left in the first period. Can't quite get anything. Nick still working. That'll end the first period between two evenly matched, it seems, senior wrestlers, ending it at 0-0. Milton's choice. Milton chooses bottom. Nick power balls it. Probably gonna try and get, starts trying to work hand control. Oh, reaches back, normally not an ideal move. Makes Miguel throw in the leg. He's trying to work a counter leg offense. Nick starts working it. Oh, Nick gets it. Puts it into a front headlock. Nick's just gotta be able to get up to his feet now. Can't quite do it. Miguel holding him down. Nick working to his feet slowly. Gets the one. That puts Nick up 1-0 in the second period. Miguel starts on the offense hard. Nick starts defending. Gets put into the front headlock position. Nick stuck on his knees. Working on the outside. Slowly working out of bounds. Nick breaks. Turns into 1 minute and 2 seconds left in the second period with Nick winning by 1 point. Nick turns it into heavy hand fighting. Goes for a shot, can't quite finish it. Heavy fighting, Miguel breaks it. Nick keeps on working, can't quite get it. Gets put into the front half. Miguel tries to work a fireman's, can't quite get it. Still holding onto that leg. They get put back up to neutral. Nick gets pushed back out of bounds with just about 25 seconds left. Nick starts working. Heavy hand fighting, 20 seconds left in the second period. Nick trying to hold this lead. Preferably trying to grow from it, but can't seem to get any takedowns on Miguel. Nick still working. That ends the second period. Nick is up 1-0. Team scores are tied 21-21. And this is Red Hawk Media, and I'm Andrew Wells, commentating on this pretty even duel between Milton and Sauk Prairie. Sauk Prairie chooses bottom. Nick starts riding. Nick gets a leg in. Miguel starts working leg defense. Nick starts getting the banana splits. A very painful move. Starts working on Miguel. Back points. Back points. Keeps the banana splits in. A very painful move for Miguel, it seems. Keeps working it. Keeps stretching it. Potentially dangerous by Nick. Must have stretched the legs too much. That should be 3 back points. Miguel, possibly injured with his already injured knee, appears. Miguel slowly working back into his referee's position, starts working. Appears to be fine. The three back points are not given because of the potentially dangerous. Nick gets a leg, almost gets another leg back in. Miguel knows better to try to let him do that again, though. Miguel sits out, tries to get a switch, can't quite get it off. Nick gets back on top, almost gets in the leg in. Gets a weak, gets it strong leg in. Starts working. Breaks him down. Nick almost having a crossface. Starts working the power half. A very ideal move with a leg in. Can't quite get it. Turns it into a crossface. Miguel stops it. Still with that leg in. He's trying to work a cross ride. Turns it back into a banana splits. Can't quite get it this time. Tries to guillotine. Can't quite get it again. Miguel holding onto his arm after that failed guillotine attempt. Nick trying to hold it. Nick slowly losing. Gets back into top row. Oh! Miguel switches it. He got Nick's leg out. Miguel gets into a front headlock. Nick is in a pretty bad position. 13 seconds left in the third period. Nick can just hold on to this for 10 more seconds without giving anything up. That will give a win for Milton. 5 seconds left. Nick just has to hold strong. Nothing is given. Nick Richards has won by 1 point. A very close match between two evenly done wrestlers. That puts Milton up 24 to Sauk Prairie's 21.
A winner by a 1-0 decision for the Redhawks, Nick Richards.
Next up at 170, we have Killian Yauk for Milton. And for Sauk Prairie, Ryan Schaff, I believe.
Now wrestling at 170 pounds for Sauk Prairie is Brian Schaff.
Oh, let's try. He's been growing up with this wrestling program. He's learned a lot about it. A very book-smart wrestler, pretty strong and pretty technical too. He's got everything he needs. Brian, a sophomore for Sauk Prairie, and Killian, a junior for Milton. Killian's first season on Varsity. Previously, he had occasional matches on previous years. He had occasional Varsity matches. The wrestlers are heavily hand fighting. Get into a strong headlock. Yauk gets put into a vulnerable position. Gets taken down. Sauk Prairie starts rushing the half Nelson. Can't quite get it though because they're out of bounds. That puts Sauk Prairie up 2-0. Killian powerballs trying to work for hand control. Can't quite get anything. Sauk Prairie does get a power half though. Breaks Killian down. Not a power half, a cross wrist. Killian trying to work. Sauk Prairie trying to get that wrist that he's got on Killian's back. Can't quite get the chicken wing. Puts in a cross wrist again on Killian. Cross faces Killian, can't quite get anything. Goes back onto the wrists. Killian still being held down with 30 seconds left in the first period. Killian's got to start working. Stalling on Killian. Not working hard enough apparently. Killian fighting. Can't quite work anything though. Sauk Prairie tries to get a chicken wing again. That ends the period. That ends the first period. Killian starts on top. Can't quite break him down. Turns it into a single. Sauk gets in behind him. Can't quite get the two though because Killian's got the leg. Keeps working. They're in the scramble position. Sauk Prairie has a double arm bar along with legs in on Killian. Can't quite work anything though. Gets the 2. Killian stuck in a pretty bad position right now. Double arm bars. Start running the arm bars. Yauk's on his back. Yauk's got to be able to fight off of it right now. Sauk Prairie trying to finish it by sitting out. Can't quite get the pressure on Killian though. Reverses it. Looks like he's going for a double grapevine. No. Puts legs in on Killian. Just barely not getting the pin though. Killian's got to be able to fight off his back. There's still the 3 back points being held for Sauk Prairie. Pin to Sauk.
A winner by a ball, 3 minutes and 27 seconds in the second period for Sauk Prairie, Brandon Shad.
That puts the team score at Milton 24, Sauk Prairie 27. Next up, the 182 weight class for Milton, Billy Pitzner, a senior, currently the state champion of Wisconsin. He won last year. That's pretty big news for Wisconsin, for Milton. And for Sauk Prairie, 182, Isaac Pape.
Now wrestling at 182 for Sauk Prairie is Kyle Benish.
Oh, no.
And for Milton,
Kyle
Billy
Benish,
Pitzner.
a senior. Winning at 170, Billy instantly puts him on his back, gets the 2. Can't quite get the pin though. Oh, Billy turns it into a cradle. Can't quite throw it back though. Kyle trying to survive it. Grips onto Billy's leg. Billy, not happy by this. Keeps working the crossface. Possibly thinking about turning it into a stomper. Yep, trying to work it into a stomper. Switches it. Almost gets it. Can't quite. Kyle's in a pretty bad position right now for Billy. Billy starts getting back points. 50 seconds left in the first period. Turns it into a reverse half. Straight on top. 40 seconds left. Billy with a leg in, hold reverse half and being able to hold him. Can't quite get the pin. Gets the pin. 33 seconds left in the first period. That puts Milton at 30 and Sauk Prairie at 27.
1 minute 27 seconds in the first period for the Redhawks. Billy
Milton's gonna definitely need more of that as we get farther into this duel. And for the last weight class of the night, 195, we have Jerry Lipke, wrestler from Milton, a junior. He's been wrestling varsity for a few years now, doing pretty well.
For Sauk Prairie, Logan.
One, Jerry, cool, calm, collected, and strong. Jerry trying to slow it down. Trying to work his own things. Trying to make sure he gets into an advantageous position for himself. Jerry trying to work hand control. Pretty heavy hand fighting between the two. Jerry wrestling up from his original weight class. Heavy hand fighting between the two. Jerry Circles out of a headlock. Heavy hand fighting. Still working on it for 45 seconds. Jerry has an underhook. That could be very dangerous. They're right out of bounds. They're circling on it. Referee calls it out with just over 1 minute left in the first period. Last match of the duel. This will decide whether Milton or Sauk Prairie wins. If Sauk Prairie wins by a minor, that will be a tie, which will then lead into the tiebreaker, which will start with most pins of the night, which will then lead into most tech falls, which then leads into most majors. Jerry tries to slide by, tries to get a shot. Can't quite get it, though. Back into the hand fighting. 25 seconds left in the first period. One shot made so far. Only strong hand fighting between the two. Very physical wrestlers. Jerry trying to work an underhook. Getting close to the out of bounds. Jerry pushes him out. Puts it back into neutral with just under 12 seconds left in the first period. Heavy hand fighting. Both wrestlers unable to get anything. Russian. Jerry gets a Russian, loses it. First period ends. Sauk Prairie's decision. Sauk Prairie takes bottom. Jerry stops the first move. Unable to prevent him from standing up. Has to be able to keep it. Jerry gets put down. That's one escape for Sauk. Back into neutral. 1:40 left in the second period. Heavy hand fighting between the two. Moving quickly. That's out of bounds. 1:26 left. Jerry's got to be able to start working some offense here. Jerry tries an underhook. Gets an underhook. Can't quite keep it, though. Heavy hand fighting. Both wrestlers unable to get a solid move on each other. Jerry gets an underhook. He can be pretty dangerous with that. Trying to figure out his next move. Loses the underhook. Gets the underhook back in. Jerry's got to be able to keep him inbounds and get the two. Sauk Prairie fighting, pummeling. Sauk Prairie regains his arm control. Jerry loses his underhook. Back to the hand fighting. Jerry fighting, hand fighting. Sauk Prairie goes for a shot, can't quite finish it. Jerry pushes him back out of bounds. 35 seconds left in the second period. Sauk Prairie goes for another shot. Jerry goes for a reshot. Neither of them can quite finish their shots. Back into the hand fighting. Sauk Prairie tries another shot, can't quite finish it. Jerry pushes back out of bounds with 23 seconds left in the second period. Sauk Prairie closes his arms up, trying to prevent Jerry from getting any more underhooks in. Heavy hand fighting. 10 seconds left in the second period. Sauk Prairie gets a shot, can't quite finish it on Jerry. Jerry's fighting, back out of bounds. 6 seconds left in the second period. Sauk Prairie's steadily been getting more shots. Jerry gets Russian in to finish off the second period. Milton chooses bottom. Sauk Prairie is currently up by 1. Jerry almost gets out. Gets the one. That ties it up. Oh, Sauk Prairie gets a blast double on Jerry. Jerry has to get up or get a reverse. They'll be able to tie it back up. Out of bounds. 1:45 left in the third period. Jerry's got to be able to make a move here. Jerry power balls. Gets out, but he's got to get 2 for 2 to get the win now. Jerry fighting, hand fighting. Neither wrestler getting any advantage on each other. Jerry pushes him out with a break. 1:20 left in the third period. This match will decide whether it's a Milton victory or Sauk victory. Heavy hand fighting in between. Jerry. Sauk Prairie tries to take a shot. Jerry cancels. Jerry tries to go for a shot. Can't quite finish it. Jerry gets an underhook. Loses it. Jerry almost gets a shot off. Back into the heavy hand fighting. Just under a minute left. Third period. Jerry's got to be able to work here. He's got to finish the match strong. Sauk Prairie gets another shot. Jerry stops it. Almost takes a reshot. Jerry, heavy hand fighting. 40 seconds left in the third period. They're stuck in a pretty low position. A snap down would do it for either of them. Jerry pushing Sauk Prairie to the outer ring. Sauk Prairie barely fighting to get it, keep in. Jerry constantly fighting. 20 seconds left in the third period. Jerry takes a shot, can't quite finish it. Out of bounds, 13.8 seconds left. Third period, Jerry's got to be able to get a takedown to secure the win for Milton. Tries it straight on, can't quite finish it. Jerry tries another shot, can't quite get it. Front headlock, Jerry tries to get out, can't quite get it. Tries it again, 3 seconds left. Jerry's got to get something. That ends the match with Sauk Prairie winning 3-2, putting the team points 30-30.
The winner by a 3-2 decision for Sauk Prairie is Logan Moore.
Now, as I said previously, our first decision for tiebreakers will be the number of pins. Right now, both coaches for both teams, along with the ref, meeting at the head table, trying to figure out who has the most pins. Tiebreakers decide by most pins, most tech falls, then most majors. Match is being decided. All coaches negotiating with the ref, negotiating with the head table. Everyone's on their edge of their seat trying to figure it out. Unsure. Team's still working to figure it out. Referees on the head table trying to make sure they absolutely get this right. They cannot make a mistake here. Negotiating continues. If most majors is not found by then, it will go into most minors and then most points scored, I believe. There are not a lot of duels where you see this happen, though. This is all being recorded by Red Hawk Media. I'm Andrew Wells, your sole commentator. Still trying to figure it out. This must be one very close duel. Normally these are decided semi-quickly based on the number of pins, but as both teams had the same number of pins, they moved into tech falls, which there were none. Moved into majors, there were none. Moved into minors, the same amount. And now they're moving into points scored. Still negotiating with the head table. Both teams working to make sure they get the win for their teams. The wrestlers did the best they could. Now the coaches have to do their best. All coaches standing back, allowing the referee to talk with the head table. No clear consensus found yet. Nothing clear yet. All the coaches still talking. Can't quite find it out. Both teams still trying to explain their side to the head table. Once again, this is Red Hawk Media recording this live. I'm Andrew Wells, your solo commentator. Still no consensus found. This is a very, very close duel between Sauk, Prairie, and Milton. Both teams are on their feet trying to find out the consensus. Head coach Pat Yauk talking with the Sauk Prairie captains. Sauk Prairie coaches. Head table still talking with the ref. Still nothing found. Coach Dustin Fox tries to get a better angle on the things. Still nothing found. Head table unsure of what's happening. Referee unsure. Both coaching sides unsure of who will win. It's anybody's duel at this point. There's a lot of questions to be asked during this. The points earned during a pin, if you had 3 back points, would be counted or not. There's a lot of gray areas for this. The head table tries to discuss them with the ref. Looks like a consensus is being made. Nope, referee returns back to the head table. Nothing clear found. Working on the points. Pat Yauk standing back and watching, knowing. Looks like a consensus has been made. The winner should be announced soon.
The final team score, a win by tiebreaker in the 6th criteria. Milton 31, Sauk Prairie 30.
That gives 1 point. Milton had the most points scored, giving them 1 point, giving Milton an edge. 31, Milton, Sauk Prairie 30. That gives the win for Milton and the first win for this brand new mat. A very close duel. Both teams did very well. This is Red Hawk Media. I'm Andrew Wells. And right now we will be watching the handshakes. Good sportsmanship by both teams. There weren't a lot of, the ref didn't really have to yell at either teams very much, which is very good. Ending score, Milton 31, Sauk Prairie 30.